Hey Moon Goddess, Ashanae Aries Moon coming with another pick a card reading. And this one is, what is your enemy saying about you and what are others saying about your enemy? Now, when I say enemy, it could be your enemy. It could be a friend that you separated from. It could be a family member that you separated from. It could be an ex-lover, things of that such. It doesn't have to necessarily be an enemy, okay? It should just be somebody that don't like you or that you don't like anymore either, okay? So you could put whichever one in there, okay? But enemy was just one word and it'll fit in the title better. All right, so the deck that I'm using is called African Goddess Rising Guidebook. I love the artwork on these. I'm going to show you a bit of them just before we even start the reading because it's a very beautiful, energetic deck. Get you another one. Okay, these are very, very beautiful cards. All right, so this is the deck that I am using as the question that I'm going to be asking. The first question I'm going to ask is, what do you need to know? So this can pertain towards what's going on in your life, or it can pertain towards the reading that you need to know, okay? So that's what this one card is going to represent. The second card I'm going to ask is, what is your enemy saying about you? The third will be, what are others saying about your enemy, okay? Then I give a little bit of advice at the end. I'm not going to really do a message from spirit and things and such because this video already went really long just from those three questions, you know, because I got to get it all out. I've been gone for a long time. Your girl had COVID. A family member died. It was just a lot going on for me in the past months, and so I really had to get myself together, and I didn't want to come with y'all with energy of, you know, depression, sadness, things of that such. So I'm coming towards y'all with more of an energized spirit, you know, and just ready to help, you know, as I was helped through my traumatic experiences that I just went through and things of that such. So needless to say, I hope this reading resonates. I hope you like, share, and subscribe, as well as comment as always. And even if the video doesn't resonate, I hope you like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. All right, pal number one. So if this is what you chose, this is your reading, okay? We have your card starting out with Aunt Nancy, okay? She is the card of betrayal, all right? Now, what it seems is though when you are presented with this card, and remember, these cards are what you need to know right now, okay? This can pertain towards your reading, or this can pertain towards your life in general. It seems as though you feel that you have been wronged. And by the look of these cards, it seems to correlate with this message, okay? Aunt Nancy card of betrayal is more of taking a outsider's look at what you have going on and really seeing it from a different perspective. Sometimes we are so caught up in what someone else has done to us that we kind of deepen what has actually happened and kind of putting things there that has not happened or will not happen, but because we're so caught up in it, we kind of make it seem like it has happened. And we betray ourselves by giving into the betrayal of others. So they hurt us, and so we block ourselves off from other new potential people coming into our lives. Hence, then, you betraying yourself. You betraying yourself of the opportunity of allowing new people, new spirits, new love, new kindness, new friendships to come in, all because of what someone else has done to us. Okay? You're looking at the betrayal of what they have done to you, that you're not seeing the betrayal that you are doing onto yourself. And Aunt Nancy is here to say, let it go. Let it go so that you can no longer hold on to what they have done to you, and as well, you will no longer do harmful things to yourself by denying yourself chances of friendship, chances of love, new suitors, new prospects, new opportunities, things of that such, okay? We're blocking ourselves off from joy and happiness all because someone else in a small time frame that probably seemed like it felt like it was forever going on because of maybe who that person was, how close we were to them, how much we trusted them, that we are afraid that someone new is going to do the same thing. Especially if it was a family member, a mother, brother, sister. It's like, if my mama gonna do it to me, then the world gonna do it to me. But that's not true. Everyone is not sent into your life to hurt you, to betray you, to pull you down. Some people are there to lift you up. Some people are there to open your eyes. Some people are there to keep your eyes open. And some people are there to hurt you, but it's just a part of life. It's the cycle of how this works, Needless to say, Aunt Nancy is saying, let this shit go. Let it go. Not for them, not for everyone else in the world, but for yourself. Because you're harming yourself now. You're betraying yourself now. Okay? You're causing yourself unhappiness, less joy. You should be experiencing beauty and beautiful things in life. Going places, exploring options, meeting new people. Stop going around saying no new friends. Why? You want to grow. Sometimes we outgrow the old ones. So you're going to be stuck by yourself forever? No. Allow new friends to come in. But make sure you don't tolerate what you once did that made you feel betrayed or that was the actual betrayal. Okay? So just look out more for yourself, but understand if you are harming yourself so that you can stop it, so that you can nip that shit in the bud, so that it doesn't go any further than it already has. Okay? So Aunt Nancy is here to say, let it go. Let it go. Okay? All right, so we're going to jump into what your enemy, your person that betrayed you, is telling others about you, okay? So what I'm seeing is, and yes, I'm holding the camera, y'all. I'm sorry. It is what it is, okay? Your person seems to believe that y'all have a connection or y'all had a connection. The connection to them, they feel is still strong regardless of how you feel about the situation. They feel like you aren't understanding their side of the story, or maybe it's that they're not able to articulate what it is that they want to say, or maybe you aren't saying anything to them. You cut off communication. You cut off everything that would bring this situation more clarity and things of that such. It's like every time y'all try to talk and get things through, y'all tend to fight. Y'all tend to argue. Y'all become competitive, want to see who is right and who is wrong, and wanting to force the other's perspective onto the other, never solving anything really. And this person is saying it's mostly done on their side as well as your side. It's like they understand that, maybe they did understand your side, but now that they are starting to see it and open their eyes, they would like you to, speak again on it. Tell them exactly, without yelling, fighting, whatever the case may be, your stance on it. But it's like you're not giving them the opportunity anymore. It's like you haven't fully emotionally walked away, but you have verbally stopped communicating with them. So in their eyes, it's similar, it's not the same thing, because if you haven't emotionally walked away, then there's still a chance. Stop talking to somebody, there's still a chance you may talk to them again, but they feel like you're not seeing their perspective as well, okay? Even if their perspective wasn't fully right, they feel like they had some sound points. Maybe they have told you something about yourself that you didn't want to face or something like that, and they feel like you should work on it and things of that such, and they feel like, you should really just take that into consideration. They feel like they have, I would say they have, what I'm going to say, with this, pondered the thought of, bringing you an apology, coming back to you with an opportunity to open this friendship back up. But it's kind of like they just, throw it in the back of their head because they don't feel like you're going to, be open to it anyway. They know that this relationship, friendship, whatever the case may be, has not fully came crashing down, but they feel like with you not communicating with them, it's kind of the same thing. Okay, they want a balanced type relationship. They want to give and take. They want you to see and hear their side. They want you to communicate effectively with them. They want you to bring something more to the table, bring back your ideas, your perspective, and things of that such. Okay, that's what allowed this to keep going, but they feel like you're doing things for yourself. You're just focused on self right now. You're not really just focused on them as a whole. They did see how you used to balance the time with them as well as the time with others and things of that such, but it seemed like this person was looking more from a self-centered type of perspective, more like you should be giving me more, or you're giving them too much, or something of the sort, or maybe they didn't want to share you at all, in general, or maybe it's just something that y'all cannot come to an agreement with. And so they didn't like how y'all couldn't find the solution to any of y'all problems, and which always led to conflict and competition and wanting to see who was right and who was wrong, and forcing that upon other people as well, bringing other people into y'all situation, not realizing that they were just messy people on the outside looking in, wanting to get more intel so they can go tell other people and things of that such. They feel like y'all aren't coming out of the darkness of whatever y'all are in. Like you aren't allowing this to just die. You are holding on to this, and while you're holding on to this, it isn't helping either one of you, or it isn't helping them, because they want this relationship, this friendship, whatever it is back, this family, they want it back. But without you putting in the work as well, it does not help. They feel like you are putting work in elsewhere with someone else, and they don't gravitate towards that. They don't like that. They don't want that type of energy. Okay, they feel like you are just moving on. You are taking your wounds with you and taking your bags with you and moving on to someone else or something else, versus clearing this energy up before moving on, or clearing this energy up and moving on with them. And so that's what they are, either telling themselves, or in general, just whoever it asks, hey, why you and such ain't talking no more? And then this is what they start to pour out slowly, it's like tooth and nails, because of course they do feel like they were wrong in certain points and certain arguments and certain things that they had said. They know that they have been a little too cruel with the truths, or that they feel that were the truths that they were telling you and things of that such. So they are now like when people ask them what happened, they slowly come out with it, because they're trying to say it to where they're not the full-on bad guy, but at the same time, it's like they know what it is, but it's hard for them to face it. All right, so let's go to the next question. All right, pile number 1. This is what they're saying about your enemy, okay? Now, this doesn't have to be your enemy. This could be just somebody that, you broke ties from, you moved away from, things of that such, in that case. But this is what they're saying about them, okay? They're saying that everywhere this person goes, destruction seems to follow, okay? This person has this type of energy where when they are misunderstood, they force their understanding on people. And when people don't believe them or understand them, they tend to act irrationally. They start to argue, yell, fight, things of that such, withdraw, or what's the other one? Act standoffish, or things of that such, or shut down. And it just affects everyone in a horrible way. It just leaves that horrible energy just lingering behind. Okay, this person tends to do this with a lot of people. So they're not even just doing it with you. They do it with a lot of people, okay? This person is not mentally stable, people feel. This person has a lot of mental demons floating around. And I'm hearing schizophrenia, but I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a therapist, nothing. So I can't diagnose anyone. So, but that is what I'm hearing. Okay, so I hear people are, in their head telling them things and giving them the wrong decisions, judgments, solutions to their problems and things of that such, okay? It's like sometimes it's a hit and sometimes it's a miss. That's why we have the judgment card as sideways here, okay? This person is not great at making sound decisions, okay? This person, it's like they're always caught in a crossfire. They're always stuck at a crossroads. It's like, do I go this way? Do I go that way? And although this way is more beneficial, my demons are telling me to go this way because this is where I benefit more. And truthfully, they know that they don't, but they tend to still go that way because they tend to lean towards the devil in their mind than the God or, things of that such, right? This person is fighting a lot of mental battles, okay? This person is fighting a lot of mental battles, and it's hard for them to really decipher how to let the shit go, how to move away from these things. They talk down on themselves. They allow old wounds of people talking down on them to stay in their mind. And then every time they make a good decision, they still down themselves to where they move to the wrong decision. And or if they're already making the wrong decision, then they're beating themselves up so badly that they just can't even articulate to anyone how sorry they are when they do realize that they should be apologizing. They don't understand how to make amends with people because that would be facing the truth of what they have been through or what they are saying and things of that such. This person is going through a lot of obstacles, okay? They are the type that involuntarily, I would say, are the type that has to hit their head in order to learn their lesson. But it seems as though they don't know how to get out of the lesson. So it always ends up falling disastrously, and then they end up having to repeat the lesson, okay? So it's like, it's not even that they're stuck in a cycle. It's more like you keep listening to these false gods, these false prophets, allowing them to get into your head. And then you get mad at yourself for making the decisions that you knew not to make in the first place. And now you're beating yourself up and still going back to these false gods and false prophets, asking them to help you, or asking them to guide you, or asking them to do it for you, when you can see through yourself, or you need to see through yourself. You're putting your hands, your life, your freedom, your friendships, your relationships in general, in the hands of others that don't have your good intentions, that just want to make money, make ends meet because they were gifted with a talent that others are scared to see through, So this person is going through a lot right now. I would recommend, like Nancy tells you, to let go. Just continue to let go. Don't be mean to this person. Don't be harsh to this person. Don't be cruel to this person. Just let go. This person's already fighting a lot of battles. This person's already going through a lot of things. Yes, a lot of it was self-inflicted. So a lot of it was, them putting themselves in situations. But it's no point in you torturing them because they're already torturing themselves. You need to focus on letting this situation go, whatever they did to you, letting it go, so that you can stop self-harming yourself. by blocking off new people, by blocking off new love, by blocking off new opportunities, by blocking off, new spaces that you should be in, So just focus on self, let it go, and it's okay to be cordial. You don't have to be all buddy-buddy with a person anymore, but it's okay to say, hey, bye, how you doing, how your family, it's okay to say that. Don't just see them walking and turn the other way, or see them walking and walk past them like you ain't never been friends with this person for long periods of time, so you ain't never had love for this person before. Let go of that, because we all did some things that we didn't like to other people, and we don't like that feeling when they do it to us, especially if we know we're in the wrong and we're trying to heal from that wrong we have done by not only asking them for forgiveness, asking our God for forgiveness, or asking our ancestors for forgiveness, or asking ourselves for forgiveness. We can't allow forgiveness within ourselves if we can't give it to anyone else. All right? So pile number 1, that is your reading for what is your enemy saying about you, what are others saying about your enemy, and what you need to know. All right, so if that reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you. All right, pile number 2, this is your reading for what is your enemy saying about you and what is being said about your enemy, okay? With the first question we're going to start with is, what do you need to know? I'm sorry, it was a blank. Look, a lot of questions. Anyway. So, Goddess Atiti, okay? I'm sorry if I mispronounce her name. I'm working on it, all right? This is a new deck, a beautiful deck, might I add. All right, so anyways, worthiness. That's your keyword. Atiti, I'm going to call her Goddess because I don't want to keep butchering her name, all right? Goddess wants you to know that you are worthy of all. You are worthy of your flaws. You are worthy of your beauty. You are worthy of being loved. You are worthy of being kind to and allowing yourself to be kind and loved by others, okay? Goddess wants you to know that no matter what you've been through, no matter who said what or why they said it, know that you are worthy of everything you have acquired in your life and everything that is about to come into your life. Okay? Fill all your cups of tea. Fill all your cups of water, because you deserve to never go thirsty again. You deserve to never go without again. You deserve to be able to believe in yourself and actually achieve what it is that you set out to achieve. You deserve everything that you desire and everything that you need. And you have to believe it, because this is true. You have to stand in your power and not allow others to cipher off of it or dim it or try to destroy it. Because who are they to tell you what you are not worthy of? Who are they to tell you that you are not a queen? Who are they to tell you that you're not a goddess? Who are they to tell you that you don't deserve something because you have less than what they have? The fact that they have to stoop so low to tell you something that they shouldn't even have the opportunity or the mouth to fix to say these cruel things just shows you just how much above them you are. So remember when they speak down on you, or remember when they speak so cruelly behind your back. I'm worthy of more than what they say, and I'm going to go after and take everything that it is that I deserve. And nothing they can do or will do that can stop me. All right? So that is from the Goddess. All right? So let's go to what these people or this person is saying about you, okay? Remember, this is a gossip reading. A lot of gossip readings are negative. I try to throw some positive in there if I hear it. If I don't, I'm sorry. Just try to skip this segment, and go to what people are saying about their ass, okay? So, this person says that you are very stubborn. You don't know how to let go of shit. You are, when you get any kind of ounce of power, you tend to go overboard with it. You are very careless with your money, with the power or position that you tend to be in. They do say that you have either abundance coming in or a nice little abundance that you're sitting on. Either way, it's somehow you know how to get money or make money, and you don't tell everyone. It's like you tend to do it yourself, and then when everybody asks you how you do it, you don't reveal it, or you reveal it to those you deem worthy of, okay? They feel like you are a gossip. They do feel like you like to party, or in general just be the center of attention a lot. Okay, this person doesn't feel like, and I'm sorry to say this, if you, this can be triggering, are not a good mother. They don't feel like you take the time out to understand your children or get to know your children or be there for your children. They feel like it's more of a circling around you and what it is that you need and deserve, and not what it is that it takes to help mold a child and help them grow and things of that such. I'm going to get off of this because it's just, these people are not going to let up, okay? They say that you can be very impulsive, and if you're not impulsive, then you just don't make any moves, okay? And they say that you have the abilities to make these moves, but you either overly do these moves or you don't do them at all, okay? They don't feel like you're stuck, so they just really feel like you just lack character, lack motivation to move forward, or just are too lazy to do anything, get up, or whatever the case may be. Or you don't know how to make a blueprint and then follow the blueprint and see things through, okay? They do see you have some type of healing energy. They do see that you are working on yourselves, and I don't know, for some reason I'm getting pregnant. They see that some of you may be pregnant, or you've gotten someone pregnant, or thinking about pregnancy or something, and so you're trying to attempt to change so that you can bring this new seed into the world with a more healed mother versus a all over the place thinking about themselves, withholding information, knowledge, and things of that stuff of that. I don't know, girl, but they do feel like you are I'm even getting beautifying yourself, and really just, they do see, like I said, you working on yourself, but maybe this is past energy that they're speaking of, or they once spoke of, and now this is, because I'm feeling like this is the overall energy, so of what they're saying. So maybe it's that now you are no longer like that, okay? They do feel like you look at other people's cups and wonder why yours is not all the way full, or you are missing a cup. Maybe you want 5 cups instead of 4 cups, or maybe you are looking at their 10 cups and you're like, okay, I want my 10 cups. Why I only got 4, and things of that such. It's like, and they feel like they present you with certain things, but you don't take hold of it, or you don't take heed, or you move away or something. It's like you want something else, something that you feel you deserve that they're not giving or not willing to give, and they feel like you don't deserve it, obviously. I'm sorry about that, but that's what they're saying. They feel like you don't work hard to achieve the things that you have in your life, or that you are going through or went through, or something of the case. I feel like they feel like a lot of people may have came to your rescue in the past, and now no one's able to come to your rescue anymore, or nobody wants to come to your rescue anymore. But I'm getting more of they're not able to come to your rescue versus they don't want to, okay? So it's like you just like, fucking, I ain't gonna try, I ain't gonna do nothing, I'm just gonna sit here, move on, okay? These people feel like you have not did the see this. Okay, let me tell y'all the energy, because it's conflicting. All right, so I'm gonna break it down, not just for y'all but for myself. Okay, this is past energy. This right here, minus the mother, because I feel like they don't know for sure when it comes to the mother energy, because they either aren't around your kids anymore, or you don't allow them to see anything, or maybe you just, cut off whatever the case, the communication, whatever. But this is more of a stagnant energy. Like, it's just flowing. Like, we don't know, so we ain't gonna just give her props, and at the same time, we ain't gonna give her the benefit of the doubt either. We gotta see. who are they though? How dare they, right? Who the fuck are you? But anyway, but yeah, this is all past energy. Okay, minus these two. Okay, minus those two, but that's past energy. Okay, and minus that devil. I think the devil is kind of still in the current energy, as well as this Two of Swords. Okay. And the reason why the devil is still in the Two of Swords is because they feel like you're fighting something. Like maybe you're fighting a demon or, within you. Or, and when I say demons, let me clarify. I mean like ego. I mean like depression. I mean like shit that happened in your past, in your childhood that you don't know how to let go of because it was so traumatic. And things of that such. That's what I mean by demons when I say it, okay? I need to make a video of that so I can clarify myself better. So that, y'all don't think that I'm actually saying you out here fighting, demons, because people actually out here doing it. So, but that's what I mean when I say you're fighting demons within yourself, So that's why they feel like that devil is still there. They still feel like you're fighting these demons, your egos and things of that such, because the King of Wands upside down is really ego, overly active, crazy, with their power and intentions of, just self and fuck everybody else type shit. So that's what I feel like. But like I said, these are past energies that but it's telling me that you're fighting your ego. You're fighting it, And they do feel like you are, in a sense, maybe winning, but at the same time, it's still there, It has not fully left. So, let me see what else is on here that these people are saying. They do feel like you're transparent, though. Like even though you withhold, you used to withhold knowledge from other people, you tend to tell other people stuff, though. So it's like you're not withholding it from everybody. I feel like you're just more selective. Like, you're like, I'm not finna give my energy to everybody, I'm not finna be begging you to sit here and understand this shit or listen to this shit. And 9 times out of 10, you don't even think I'm worthy of knowing this shit. Or you feel like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Then it's just like, I feel like I used to tell people shit, and they used to be like, I ain't gonna say no names and nothing like that. I'm trying to steer away from that. But, and I used to tell people stuff, and they used to be like, bitch, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Like, you going through this, you doing that, and you got the audacity to think you got some type of knowledge, you got some type of higher power or some shit like that. Like, who the fuck is you? Like, no. Then other motherfuckers would come along and say the same shit, and they'll come to me and be like, they'll tell me, regurgitate the same thing I said to them. And then I'll be like, yeah, I told you that years ago. They'll be like, oh, girl, well, such and such told me. That's who I remember. I don't remember you saying it. I remember them saying it because they just told me and stuff like that. And then they'll go into details about shit that I already told them. And I'll just be sitting there like, okay, all right, girl, okay. So, needless to say, a lot of them are slowly starting to believe in me, but I don't even give a fuck no more. It is what it is. So, anyway, let's keep going. So that's what it reminds me of. This was not my pal, although I can relate to this very well. So I'm actually shocked that it's not my pal, but I can relate to it. But yeah, on the mother energy, like this shit is just like hearsay. A lot of people they just going off of what other people are saying, what they feel or what they think, or this past energy that's not even of you, okay? They don't see your children growing beautifully or learning things or, obtaining knowledge in certain ways or learning not to fuck with people who don't even want to fuck with you and shit like that, because that's a hard lesson to learn when you are an adult, You're probably teaching them things from experience that they're going to have to go through, and, you want to tell them ahead of time, teach them ahead of time, because it's hard to learn when you're a certain age, If you don't teach them when they're a kid and you try to teach them when they're a teenager, it's really hard. And then don't let them get to adult age. And baby, if they hit their 40s and 50s, it's just like, baby, it's time for them. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But, so it just feel like more of you teach them more of what life experience has been for you versus what people feel you should be teaching them and shit, I don't know, everybody got everybody got their ways of raising their children and like to, you know, put that shit on other people. And it's like, my kids are not your kids and I am not you. So therefore, don't look at me from the outside in judging me when other motherfuckers would be judging you too. Okay? So, let's go. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta know. Let me see what else. Continue to focus on your healing. Continue to focus on your growing, because this is where I do feel like they are right. That you are healing, that you are growing, that you are understanding, that you are spiritual. They didn't say that part, but I do hear it. That you are cleansing yourself or immersing in water and diving deep into your own emotions and trying to stabilize them, as well as ground yourself and things of that such. You are working on your finances. You have all the colors here. You're working on yourself, and that's a lot to do. So focus on yourself and don't focus on what everyone else is saying. Continue to do what you're doing, because these people obviously need to be doing them, because they're so far in your business that they have a lot of shit going on themselves. They're not even seeing what they need to be doing, okay? So yeah, that's what I see with you. And with this Two of Swords being upside down, I feel like you're no longer stuck. I feel like you're no longer harboring over things you cannot change. I feel like you are now releasing what you wanted to happen and what you thought would happen, and allowing what has happened to just be what it is. You know, it is what it is. And that's what I'm hearing, all right? Let me see what else. It seems like they want me to dispute this. It seems like they want me to dispute the reading. Like, nah, bitch, hold up. You must be that type of person when the person, they say what the fuck they said and they try to walk up, you like, nah, bitch, bring that ass back here. Bring it back here. Let me let you know something. Let me let you know about yourself now. Let me let you know about how the fuck you ain't finna judge me without knowing the truth, bitch. Like, that, it seems like that's your type, because it's like, now I'm over here, like, hold on, let me go back to this one now, where motherfuckers giving you cups, but they giving you the cups they want to give you, not the cups that you deserve and that you need. You got me fucked up. No. I like it though, girl. Keep that energy. But yeah, so it just seemed like you just disputing this stuff. Like, no, you gave me bullshit cups. They weren't even half full, or even if they were half full, bitch, give me a full fucking cup, because that's what the fuck I deserve. I give you full cups. You give me full cups. I give you greatness. You give me greatness. You know, I give you what you're supposed to give me, and that's what I expect. Don't say that I'm expecting more than what I deserve when I give you more than what the fuck everyone else says that you deserve. You're not going to do me like that. I'm going to treat you the same way you treat me. All right? I'm going to take what it is that I deserve and that I need, and not what you feel that I need and that you feel that I deserve. Because who the fuck are you to tell me who the fuck I am and who the fuck I need, or what the fuck I need and what the fuck I deserve? And you don't live my life. You don't walk in my shoes or anything of the sort. You know? So, and I feel like you're saying that I do work hard. I do fight for what the fuck I need and deserve and things of that such. Outside looking in, you can only see a limited perspective of what the fuck is going on the inside through a fucking window that could easily be closed or easily the shades pulled down. Therefore, what do you know or what do you see besides what your intuition tell you? And that's never even a clear go or clear proof. You can't even hold that up in evidence. You can't even tell the judge, oh, well, I felt that they were doing this. Oh, well, I think that they were doing this, and have that as solid proof or evidence. No, baby, it don't work like that. So, I just feel like you disputing it. And when it comes to the motherhood, I really hear a strong fuck you and worry about yourself. Worry about your motherfucking self. You raise your kids, and I raise mine. And that's just how this shit goes. All right, so let's go to the next question. All right, y'all. So what are people saying about your enemy? So I feel like a lot of people are saying about your enemy that they hide their either truth from other people, true self, true identity, something like that from other people. Like they don't fully show people who they are or their true intentions. They are... I wouldn't say they hide their hand, but they definitely wear masks with certain people. Okay, so with you may get this blunt, outspoken, evil, cruel person. And with someone else, they get this giggly, Pikachu or whatever, but it's like they hide things. They hide things a lot. This is for them where their strength and power comes from, because if you don't know their true selves, or you don't know how they are with each individual person, then you can't attack them from any and every corner. You have to come from the standpoint of what you know them as. They keep that very separate. Some people picked up on game. Some people do see this. I feel like this is more of close family, close friends that been around them and seen them interact with them, or with and with others. They're great and fun and fine with those people, but behind closed, they're doing cruel things to another person. And it's just this, that's just how this person is. So that person might feel like, oh, I could attack them this way since that's how they attacked me. And the whole time their true self is another identity, another feeling or another action. And you can't really just get them and keep them down, because they know how to push that energy into something else, or go towards someone else that is willing to do their bidding and things of that such. So that's what people are saying. They do tell people to be careful around this person, because they have seen their true colors. And it's not easy to explain when they have a face on with certain people, and those people have fallen in love with that face. And so they would just have to see on their own timing when they fuck up with that person, or when that person or when your enemy feels like they just have no use for them, or they just attack, or whatever the case may be. Okay. This person tends to take many losses. I guess it's more because the energy they put out there is the energy they receive back. So this person, to me, it's like they want to be in a group, okay? They want people to either work under them, with them, or something of that sort. But from what these cards are saying and what other people are saying, we're better alone. They should do their things alone because of them having this devil in reverse type of energy with them. It's like sooner or later, you either will see the person that you're working with as competition, or you will see the person as you work with as someone that's trying to bring you down. It's more of what their mental ability, or their stability, or their mental health, or their physical health is something that triggers them or snaps within their mind that makes them feel like the person that's been helping them for this long is now an enemy, versus a person that's been helping them this long. Okay, this person feels like they don't need any therapy. They feel like they don't need any healing, because they feel like they are perfect, to be honest. Like, they know that there's nobody perfect in the world, but they feel like they're perfect. They're okay. They ain't been through so much shit besides life. And so they don't need any talking to, no healing or things of that such. This person has a lot of burdens on their back, They may not speak it, show it, but they have a lot of it on their back, and they carry it. This person actually carries it well, to be honest, to the people that see certain faces. And to the people that don't see those faces, and they know their true selves, they know that this person is burdened. They're burdened by the fact that they have did so much cruel things, or so many things to other people that they are actually afraid to spew to everyone, because they know how they will be looked at, and the little people that they do have in their life will start to, move away, if they haven't already. I feel like this person is lonely. I feel like this person is not happy. I feel like this person is a little bit overly defensive. Like, they're quick to argue with you. Like, if you don't see their point of view, or you don't agree with their point, they're quick to jump down your throat and shit. Be ready to fight and stuff, okay? This person could be an Aries. This person could be a Taurus. This person can be, I'm getting Capricorn. Who else? I'm getting Pisces, but I don't know. I ain't really just too much. Kevin Samuels. Anyway, so, yeah, those are the signs that I were getting for that one. All right. This person, like I said, even with not being fully understood or not fully understanding people, they still spew this shit. They still speak it like it's the truth, not giving a fuck. And like I said, this person does not feel like they need nothing to work on. They feel like they have their shit together. They feel like it's everyone else and not them. And they just feel like they're the cream of the crop, honey. That's just about it. They feel like everybody wants them. And they feel like they don't have to give no love because they receive the love and they use that love and project it back to others. But truthfully, it's not their love for them. It's your love that you project on me, and I'm showing you the same love back. But that doesn't mean it's the love that I'm giving, you know? So with this person, certain people that know their true colors, they know that when they are mimicking or the exact same things that they did. So like, let's say they went out and bought them flowers. So this nigga gonna go out and buy the same flowers and give it back, or you know, similar flowers or something like that. It's like, I'm gonna give you what you give me, but it's not genuine, you know. It's more of, you gave it to me, so I'm gonna give it back, you know. And some people fall in love with that because they're technically falling in love with themselves. Like, oh, this person gave me this, you know, even though I gave it to them 2 days ago, and you know, they went to the same place and bought the same thing, gave it right back. I'm confused. but I mean, it is what it is, because they showing, you know, they showing they love. Then 4, 5, 10, 20 days go by, they don't buy you nothing, but you end up buying them something, so now they buying you something. It's more of a, like, I don't know, it's weird. You ever seen that episode of The Office when Dwight obviously had other intentions, so he bought Andy something, so then so that he can get Andy to do his bidding, you know, owe him a favor. So then Andy, his ass was like, well, he bought me something, so I gotta give him something, because I will not owe anybody. So he goes and he buys Dwight something. So Dwight like, what the fuck? So Dwight goes out and buys him something. So then Andy goes out and buys him something, and then the whole time Dwight just trying to get him to, you know, basically do his bidding on something he wanted him to do towards Jim. And this nigga thinking like, oh, you got it from me, so I gotta get it for you. So that's what this person is doing. All right, you got it from me, I get it for you. You know, you call me, I call you. You know, like that. That's what this person is doing. It's not like they just genuinely, this is their love language, or they genuinely, this is how they love and show love back. This is more of, you know, you did it, I do it back. It is what it is. It's a fair exchange, even if it's the same thing. So yeah, this person, a lot of people know not to fuck with this person because of them being this way, and the people that see masks, they don't. So you may have been one that saw masks, and maybe now you don't see it. So just be mindful when dealing with this person, you know, if this person tries to come back into your life, or if you tend to want to go back into their lives. Just be careful. Let me see what this person can see when they are wrong, but they're not going to admit it. They're not going to admit it. The only way they will admit it is if they have another ulterior motive behind whatever they're admitting to. So like, they're going to apologize to you, but that's because they need you for something. They need you to do something, you know, or they need to apologize to you so that everyone don't think, you know, they don't have great character, you know, like, you can't even apologize for what the fuck you did wrong, you know you did wrong, that's fucked up. So they'll apologize for that in front of everybody, so that way, you know, they would have an open door with other people. Okay, you know, oh, that's a good character. You know, he apologized for his actions. You know, it was fucked up and cruel what they did, but it is what it is. It's like what Lil Fizz did with Omarion. When Lil Fizz went on the stage and apologized to Omarion in front of everybody. A lot of people was like, nigga, you owed him that shit, fuck you. He should never fuck with you again. But some people were like, you know what, that's great. I'm glad that you apologized. I can now, you know, love Lil Fizz again. Or I can now, you know, support B2K because, you know, you apologized to him in front of everybody, and that's what's up, you know. The apology was just as loud as the disrespect, you know. And so it's just how this is. So that's what that person did. He went on stage, you know, he goes and apologizes to you in front of everyone, or to whomever he has wronged in front of everyone, so that they would have an opportunity to have a door open with whomever else, you know, is present, you know, things of that such. All right, so yeah, this person is definitely an emotional manipulator. So be careful with that, okay? They tend to, this could be a Scorpio as well, they tend to see what emotionally draws you in, emotionally wrecks you, bring you down, things of that such, and they dive deep into that, and they use it against you, okay? So if you are in need of love, they give you love. If you are in need of a friend, they give you a friend. If you are in need of a father, they become daddy, all right? So be careful with them. All right, so that is your reading pile number 2. I hope it resonates. If it does, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you. All right, pile number 3. This is your reading for what is your enemy saying about you and what are others saying about your enemy, okay? We start the first question with, what do you need to know? Okay, this can pertain towards the reading, or it can just pertain towards your life in general. You put where it fits. Okay, so we have Nana Boluku. Okay, now I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, but I'm gonna try. All right, now I'm not gonna continue to butcher it, so I'm gonna call her Nana, but I still have to try. All right, so we have Nana with seasons. Okay. So Nana with Seasons is telling you that you are entering a new beginning. You are set on a new path, okay? Now, whenever we set out on a new beginning or a new path, we are more vulnerable to, I'm sorry, yeah, that's my phone. We are more vulnerable to abuse, self-sabotage, feeling like since we don't know this new ending or this new beginning or where it's going to lead us to, things of that such, that we're not good enough for it, or we shouldn't have it, or we're scared to keep going, or things of that such. And Nana is saying that comes with the territory, but you got to be stronger than that, and you got to keep going. You wouldn't be given this new beginning, this new opportunity, if it wasn't meant for you. All right, you did everything that you had to do to get out of that last ending, that last path that you struggled to get out of, or that you fought hard to get out of, and you made it out of. So now entering this new beginning, don't allow all of that fight to not be the triumphant of the run and fight of your new beginning. That's what you feed off of. I done came too far, fought too hard to stop here because of fear. Okay? Never let fear decide your fate. All right? I literally have that hanging on my wall up here. Never let fear decide your fate. Okay? Know that you have been presented with this for a reason. It is your time. It is your turn. Go after it. Okay? Now, let's go to what your enemy or recently stopped talking to friends or family members or whatever the case. They don't have to be enemy. I just use that word because it's easier. It's one word to say or whatever are saying about you, okay? All right, so what is your enemy saying about you, okay? So they're saying some back and forth things, okay? On one hand, they feel like you lack ambition. You're not self-motivated. It seems like you're overwhelmed by all the things that are on your plate. They say that you aren't striving to be all that you can be, okay? And they say you have the abilities, the gifts, and you should have the drive and ambition because you're not doing anything else to be able to achieve these goals or these things that you set out to do or you said you were going to do and things of that such. But you're just not doing it. You're not doing it at all. They do see potential in you. They do see the growth. They do see that you planted the seeds. Like I said, you had the ideas. You planted them in the ground. They're starting to grow, things of that such. But it's like when it comes to the action of continuing out, towards those goals and making sure they come to fruition fully, and things of that such, you're not doing it. And they say it's due to laziness. It's not even due to like something that may have happened, things of that such. It's more of you just being lazy as fuck. and they don't like that shit. So they're telling people about that. They're saying that, you know, you are a very high strong person. I'm hearing you be a great leader. You're more of a supervisor in their eyes, whereas you should have the status of a CEO, but they only see you going towards supervisor level versus attaining the high career status that you could be in, because you don't want to deal with all the problems that come with being a CEO. So they see you as an emperor, yet you only want to be in a king type of state. You know, you only want to stay in the King of Pentacles state or the King of Wands state. Not even the King of Wands, I'm going to say King of Pentacles state, instead of going to your full potential of becoming the Emperor. Well, the Emperor, of course, is the one who has it all. They have the environmental skills, protective skills, provider skills. They have the ambition. They have the drive. They have the emotional intelligence. They have the mental stability. They have all of that all in a wraps into one. And that's why they're able to lead, and they are able to be of a higher status than just being a king that's able to be a go-getter, or just one king that's able to provide and protect. You know, the emperor embodies all of the kings, okay? So they feel like if you would just get off your ass, or believe in yourself more, or have the motivation to continue on towards the path that you're supposed to go down, you will be able to obtain greatness, be a legend even, and things of that such, okay? They feel like you lack... I'm getting emotional intelligence. I'm guessing, it's like you allow your feelings to hold you back, or it's just like you just don't want to go after what you're supposed to be going after. You just don't want to do it, and they don't understand why. It's like a vicious cycle. It's like you go up the ladder, and you keep going up the ladder, and then you keep going up the ladder, and then you stop. You get bored. And then you might see another ladder. So then you go up that ladder and go up that ladder and go up that ladder. But then you stop. And then you go up another, you see another ladder, and it's like over and over and over. It's like a vicious cycle. You never just keep going on that one ladder. You never complete a project, and you can. That's the crazy thing. They say you can. They feel like you're very ungrounded. You're not stable all the time. It's like a hit and miss with you. 1 minute you're stable, 1 minute you're not. 1 minute you're ready, 1 minute you're not. 1 minute you're happy, 1 minute you're sad. Like it's like what the fuck? And they don't even see anything that is stepping in your way but you. Like they see nothing stepping in your way but you. All right? They're like, you have the intellect. You have the ability to voice what it is that you want, and you have the ability to be heard and to be listened to and to be followed. So they don't understand why you won't use those abilities and just go after what the fuck you deserve, You're more of a person that it seems that wants everyone to do it for you, or just be handed to you, or only work to a certain extent but not to the full ability because you just don't want to. They say that your competitiveness is what gets to you, and it's not even a competitiveness of others. It's more of something within your own mental. Okay, so like you see how I said with all the ladders, you're on this ladder but you see that ladder. Okay, so it's like I obtained this to this level, now I'm bored. Oh, I see that ladder, I bet you that ladder could take me higher. But the ladder only takes you to that same level, because you got to start from the bottom and go all the way up. And so you just keep getting to that same supervisor level and then going to another ladder, instead of just climbing up the ladder you were already on, And so that's what they feel like you're just fighting yourself mentally. You're not even, competing with the next job for no fucking reason when you already have this career that you're in, or that you should be going down, I'm getting this is more towards career projects, opportunity, entrepreneurial type stuff. I'm not really getting like love life and, friendships and family. But if it does fit those areas and what I'm saying is true, just put it in there. But that's what I'm leaning more towards. This is more of work and all that stuff like that, opportunities, different things of that such, okay? They feel like you always feel like you're missing something else, you know? It's like, this job has this, just how this job has that. And yes, they have other opportunities for me to keep striving to go higher and higher. But I want that job. That job seems better. That job has this. That job has that. You know, you're always looking at what the next job has, or the next opportunity has, or the next business you can open, instead of just fully grasping and, you know, really achieving the creation that you've already started to create. Like, you just keep wanting different or more, and you're not even finishing what you already have on the one place. So it overwhelms you, you know? Now you're sitting here, you know, if you're an entrepreneur with 4 businesses and they are all needing this and needing that, and it's like, it's pulling you this way, it's pulling you that way. So then you just go into a shell and you just bottle up and just like, oh, fuck it, somebody else will handle it, or something of that sort. Now, this is these people talking, okay? This don't have to be exactly what's going on, but this is what they're just saying and gossiping about and things of that such. They just want you to finish a fucking project, finish a fucking business, you know, fully executing it, really striving and giving your all to that one thing before jumping to the next thing, you know, understanding that every day ain't gonna be a day that you're motivated to go to work or to complete that business or that project and things of that such, but you should motivate yourself and do the shit, you know. And they want you to know that it's okay to lean on other people to help you get up out of this thing. If you need to go to a therapist to talk about something that you don't want to talk about, that they don't know about, go to a therapist so that you can seek help and have guidance and things of that such by a professional, you know. If you need to talk to a friend, go talk to a friend, you know. If you need something, then you need to actually go towards it, because you have all this potential and you have achieved all these goals and done all these things. And it's like, why stop here when there's so much more? You know, but it's so much more within this one thing that you stopped at, you know? And so, or even if you're in college or getting degrees and things of that such, you got this degree, but instead of going out into the work field, you just go back and get another degree. And then you keep going back and keep going back. Now you got like 50 degrees and you ain't even started in neither one of these fields and shit. So it's just like, come on, you know, stick to something and don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed because you're putting so many things on your plate at once, you know. And they feel like that you're keeping a lot to yourself and you don't want to tell anybody, you know. If you are depressed and they don't know about it, you know, let someone know, you know, speak it, write it, whatever you have to do, because you're letting things pass you by, and these are things that you deserve and you need. You're getting opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. I'm hearing they feel like your luck is going to run out soon, and it's like you've been blessed with so much, yet you're not taking advantage of it or actually, you know, going towards it. You have these abilities and you're not even using them, and they're like, at some point they should be taken away, or they will be taken away, you know. Once again, like pound number 2, who the fuck are you to say anything should be taken away from any fucking body, whether they use it or not, you know. But it is what it is. People feel entitled, so they say what they want. All right, let's go to the next question. All right, so what are people saying about your enemy, or the people that's just, you know, out there talking pit mess about you, or whatever the case may be? All right, they say this person is unhappy. This person is overly emotional and acts off of those emotions, okay? Which leads them to be in a lot of trouble, okay? This person is very wicked when they get to that extent. Now, this person is already ungrounded, okay? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay? The ungrounded, they are a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in reverse. So we know how they get petty, but this person gets wicked, okay? Fuck the petty. This person is willing to stoop low. Like, let me tell you how low this person's willing to stoop. If your kid was in a class and you did something that they did not like, they will find a way to make sure your child failed. Okay? And not just this semester. The next semester, if they're in that class, and the next semester, they'll be on some fuck shit, like, for real. Okay? That's how wicked this person is. This person's willing to mess with the generations behind you and before you if they have access. So be mindful and careful when fucking with this person, okay? That ain't saying you can't defeat this person. That's just saying that this is the type of person that's willing to go there, okay? All right. You know how they say you met the right one? Well, this is the right one. This is the person that's willing to lose a lot in order to get what it is that they want, even if it's the destruction of someone else while destroying themselves, okay? Because in their eyes, they can always rebuild, and they get the satisfaction of you falling, all right? This person is in a relationship, but it's not, it doesn't seem to be a happy one. So on the outside looking in, it looks like a happy home, you know, probably the husband, the wife, 2 kids, you know, picket fence, house, all that stuff. The dog in the front yard running around and all these things of that such. But on the inside, this person is unhappy, okay? I feel like it's some threesomes going on. Now, I'm not saying they're poly or something like that. I feel like this person or their spouse is reaching out to other people. This person is also the type to get other people to do their dirty work so that their hands stay clean, so that you can never connect them to whatever is happening to you while they're destroying you, okay? This person is not the type that's going to put false narratives in their head to benefit you or themselves. They are the type that's going to face the truth when it comes to y'all's situation from their truth, okay? So if they know you fucked with them, then they're just going to figure out ways to fuck with you, okay? This is people that they have fucked over and dealt with. I'm just letting you know up front. This person seemed to really just wanted you to keep going and strive to be great and things of that such. So they're not really just looking at you from a bad point of view, you know, minus the constructive criticism. But from other people's point of view, looking at them, this is what they see, okay? They see a cruel, wicked man. I'm getting man more than woman, even though the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is out here, okay? That's what I'm getting, all right? This person stoops real low, like I said before. This person is very materialistic. Okay, so you might see them with the latest things, the finest things, you know, things of that such. You might see if they're a man, their wife being, you know, beautified from head to toe with the latest clothes on, trends and things of that such, name brands, designer things of that such on, and their kids as well, okay? I'm not getting bad mother from this or father from this, which is actually a plus. I know that all the rest of this is not, but to be this type of person and not be a bad parent, that's actually a fucking blessing. So, I know how that sounds and how that looks, but it is what it is, okay? But this person does have determination. This person does have drive. I mean, you have to be committed in order to stoop that low and still be able to thrive, you know? This person has a lot of pentacles out here, so they get money, of course, especially to hold up their lifestyle. But just what they do to people when they are upset, angry, and things of that such is just horrible. They do eventually apologize. I do get that, but who gives a fuck? You already did the shit, right? The fuck. But yeah, so let me see what else about these people, because they ain't really just had too many cards, so people just really saying this about them. Let me see if they saying anything good about them, you know, because the person didn't really just, you know, jump down your throat and shit, or did they? I don't know, chat. I be forgetting the readings after I say it. But so let me just find something good. They do have an ideal outlook of what they want for their family. They do genuinely love their family, regardless if they're unhappy or not. They do want their kids to be great, and have great things and achieve greatness as they do for you. You know, this could be your parent, you know, looking at you like this and things of that such. So they do want to see their children grow and be happy and things of that. It's just they're unhappy in their situation, their marriage, or whatever the case may be. Some people are even hinting towards them getting a divorce. So it seems like they're trying to hold on to that. I don't know if it's for the what is it when people hold on to something just for the image. I don't know if it's just for the image of a happy family, you know, because that's what they want, or if it's just genuinely they really love this person and want to keep it going and move forward with them and grow old with them and things of that such. All right, so that is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it does, like, share, subscribe. Also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe. Also comment. Thank you. All right, pile number 4. If you chose this pile, this is yours. You have Queen Mother Nanny. All right. This is the card of freedom. All right. Queen Mother Nanny. All right. So what Queen Mother Nanny represents is she feels that people are trying to put you in a box. They're trying to tell you either who you are, where you will be, or things that correlate to that. And she is saying they cannot tell you anything. If you want freedom, it is at your grasp. It is at your fingertips. Go be free. Go live your life the way that you choose to live it. Stand in your truth, stand in your power, and continue to feel the freedom as the wind breezes onto you, okay? You don't have to live by anyone's teachings, by anyone's laws, by anyone's rules. You live by your own. Just make sure that you are able to handle the consequences of the freedom that you choose. That's all that she asks. But you need to be in your truth and be free and not live into someone else's idea of how you should be. So I'm leaning towards, if you are part of the LGBTQ community, live in that. Don't worry about what others are going to say, but know that as you live in your truth, people will say things. You have to develop tough skin and not give a fuck, because that is your truth. That is part of being free, by living in your truth, okay? If you are not the type to social climb or climb in a career, live in your truth, but understand that people are still going to talk. If you are a part of a family that does not accept you, wanting to dibble and dabble in other religions or other worldly things, know that people are going to talk and people are going to say things, and people may even try to do things. But you live in your freedom no matter what. You fight for your freedom, because nobody wants to end their story intertwined with someone else's story, and they're the narrator. They're the one who decides which way you go, which way you turn, which way, how long you breathe, how long you jump up and down. You are the narrator of your story, of your life. Other people are just side characters. Some people may have a long role in your story, but it is not their story. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. My camera had cut off. So let's jump into your reading for what is your enemy saying about you, and what are others saying about your enemy. Now, this doesn't have to be an enemy. This could be a friend that you've parted ways with. This could be an ex-lover, whatever the case may be. Da 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 da. You understand. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, okay? So this person feels like you are not an emotionally attached person. You're very distant when it comes to emotions with people, okay? You don't really let your feelings get intertwined with people, and it could be due to things that has happened in your past, in your present, whatever the case may be. It's just like you just don't feel like you should be emotionally attached to people, considering what has happened, you know, and or the lessons or experiences that you have been through or learned from, and things of that such, okay? This person does feel like you are at war within yourself, okay? Mentally, if anything, okay? They feel like you are jumbled up in your head about something that has happened, something that you are going through. This can make you lash out verbally towards other people, or maybe talk bad or disrespectfully about yourself at different times. It makes you leave from a safe space with others, or make you want to push away others or detach from people, so that you don't continue to get hurt, or you don't have to mentally hurt your own feelings or things of that such, feeling like you just don't deserve to be in people's lives when you truly do, okay? This person feels like you are basically a jack of all trades. You able to make things happen even when people doubt you or feel like there's not enough resources in order to pull these things off. You end up pulling them off or figuring out how to, okay? Even if you have to ask other people, involve other people, things of that such, you do what you have to do. This person feels like you are very abundant. This person feels like you are a very beautiful, alluring person. I wouldn't say alluring, but definitely beautiful. Even if it's not beauty-wise, it's definitely personality-wise. They love your personality. This person does feel like you give opportunities to people that don't deserve to have opportunities with you, but it doesn't matter because you don't get emotionally attached to the people anyway. But they feel like you doing this, giving opportunities to people that don't deserve the opportunities, and them letting you down or them deceiving you only adds to the list of why you can't give your heart or emotions, feelings, whatever the case may be, to anyone who actually wants to, climb those walls and break them down so that they can have access to your heart because they really want you in their life and things of that such. So they say that that's like a downfall of that, okay? They feel like you add things to situations that has not happened, or you feel or have a fear of happening, so you just don't go through with it because you feel like, oh, if I do this, this is gonna happen. If I'm happy for one day, I'm gonna be sad for 5 days, so it's no point in being happy and things of that such. They don't feel like you express yourself enough. They feel like you can express yourself, but they feel like you don't express yourself because you don't want to be vulnerable and open up to people to where they can have access to hurt you, destroy you, whatever the case may be. They understand you may have been through something in your life, but they feel like that has cleared, but you still have the after effect of it. The trauma of what has happened is still there, the PTSD of it all, right? They feel like you are very articulate. They feel like you are very wise. They feel like you are just the type of person that goes with the flow of whatever it is that you want to do, okay? They feel like you do hide a lot of things. You are not very transparent. You don't really express yourself, what you've been through and how you felt about it and things of that such. So they feel like you do hide a lot. They don't feel like you are very happy. They don't feel like you're very optimistic for the future, friendships, whatever the case may be. They don't feel like you're just really here. They feel like you're just existing, but you're not living, and they don't really like that. They really want to see better for you. They really want you to keep going. They really want you to move forward. But it's just like you just allow things to hold you down and keep you stuck and not being able to move forward. And they don't understand why, because these are invisible obstacles. You conquered the old ones, but you still allowing the past to harm your future or your present. And they don't understand why when you can actually succeed and move forward from these things. You're not chained and bound. You're not engulfed with the things that, has happened to you. You have not become what happened to you. And that's a blessing that many have not been able to grasp, and you have it. And so they're like, you just need to keep going, keep your head up, allow new people to come in, speak your truth, and just keep going with your freedom, with your life, with what you want to do, and not what other people place upon you and things of that such. So this person really wants to see greatness from you. This person really does like you. This person really wants to be in your life. This person really wants you to open up. This person wants you to speak your truth, So they're not really saying anything negative, more of constructive criticism. So more like pile number 3. So let's go to the next question. All right, pile number 4. What are people saying about your enemy? Well, of course, we just read, and it wasn't really an enemy that was talking about you, more constructive criticism. But we're going to go ahead and read it. All right, so a lot of people are, and this is what I'm hearing, that the person that is discussing you is a fool, okay? But they're a knowing fool. This is the type of person who has a lot of knowledge, but the way they obtain that knowledge is very unorthodox. People would not do it. They go to the extreme lengths to obtain knowledge, so they're the type to go experience it. Even if they're doing, like, let's say they're doing an essay on gang activity, in a certain part of, their city or whatever, they would actually go and report it, like go up to the people and be like, hey, I want to do a report, like, like some crazy shit. Now, they do come back with information. They do come back with a lot of knowledge. So they get what they want, but they just feel like this is very stupid. You don't know if them people will shoot you, kill you, whatever the case may be. You over here putting yourself in harm's way just to get some type of knowledge when you could just wait till another fool go out there and get it and you just read it. It doesn't really make sense. So this person is the Sagittarius of them all. I'm going to go out there and get the information myself, okay? It is what it is. I'm going to do what the fuck I got to do, okay? So this person, people feel like this person does have a lot of knowledge, a lot of spiritual knowledge. They are very educated in those areas, and theirs is more self-taught as well as book knowledge and things of that stuff, educated. I don't know if this person went to college or not, but they do read books as well, okay? So they're not just going fully off of, experience. They do read, okay? This person does a lot of things alone, okay? This person is very abundantful. This person got money, okay? Now, they ain't just filthy fucking rich, and if they are, then that's great, but a lot of them do have a lot of money. They have sustained a great career, or they have sustained a lot of money, and they've, they managed it very well, okay? They are very educated in financial literacy and things of that such, okay? So this person knows how to do that. This person is this person is very much the king of his environment, of his home, okay? So this person is the head of the household. This person I do feel like it's more of a man, but it could be a woman, just in a masculine energy, but I feel like a masculine energy from this reading. All right, this person could be a father or a father figure to you or to others and things of that such. That's what people are saying. They look up to this person. All right, this person does have a not so nice past, and sometimes that past can bring them down as well. So when they're speaking to you of moving from the past and moving on, they're speaking from experience of being stuck there and not wanting you to be stuck there and experiencing the same outcomes as they have, okay? This person is going through a transformation. This person changes a lot. This person is never the same. Like every time you meet them, it's something new about them. It's crazy, and it's a noticeable change. It's not like it take you like 5, 10, 15 minutes to figure it out. It's like right when you see that, damn, okay, this person, okay, they're speaking well, this person, they look healthier, this person changed their hair color, this person looking good, skin flawless, okay, this person really getting on their shit, this person got a new car. Like, it's always something that's new, something that's changed about them, something that you will notice. Like, every time you see them, it's something that you got to, that's being presented to you, and you just got to speak on, like, oh, wow, I noticed this, oh, wow, that is nice, so people do admire that about this person, always something new and things of that such. This person is the type to go within their shadow. So I do feel like, I don't feel like this person's like a high priest or anything, but this person might do dive into the different what should I call it? This person dives into different things. Let's just say that, okay? And so they have an abundance of knowledge in different areas, okay? So you can't just really put a mark on one thing because there are many things. They dive into many things. They have a knowledge of many things, and they can speak to you on many things, The conversations doesn't really bore people because they can speak on any level that, like, many levels that many people are on, okay? So if you're on a spiritual level, let's go there. If you're on a dark magic level, if you're on a educated level, depending on which education level that you're on, okay? What are you in the field of? Are you a RN? Are you a doctor? Are you a lawyer? What are they dibble and dabble in many things. They read a lot of books and they experience a lot of things. So they make sure that they're very, very well cultured, okay? They even go to different places, different environments, different cities, different countries, and they learn things, okay? They speak many languages. The minimum is, I'm guessing, 3. I'm getting 3, okay? I did say 2, but I was like, mostly the minimum is 3, but So this person is just, well-rounded, okay? So, people are speaking highly of this person, okay? They do have some negativity, about this person as well, but it's mostly highly. I'm getting a very nice vibe from this person, a very good vibe from this person. So this person really just wants to see you excel. They want to see you keep going. They want to see you keep striving for better and greatness and things of that such. They don't want to see you stuck. They don't want to see you stay here. They want to see you move forward, okay? And that's what people that move forward does. They want to see other people move forward. No competition, no keeping you back, no holding you down. Is I move, you move. And if you move past me, that's even greater. Pull me up with you, just like I pull you up, all right? So I really like this energy. So if this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you.